cold today in my neck of the woods, so I thought some sort of stew sounded good. My family gets tired of beef stew. So. We're going to have a Moroccan style lamb stew, which actually takes much less time to prepare, so easy. You have to peel the carrots. So this dish is one of those that has a lot of flavor. And it's easy to make. It has veggies in it. And the adults are like, ooh, this is good. And the kids are like, ah, what's in this? There's too many colors. Yeah. That's the noise that makes everybody in the house say, oh, what's going on? Dinner's cooking. Ooh, what are you making? What is it? When's it going to be ready? I'm hungry. Got that brown. And I'm going to cut up some onion. One onion. I'm going to slice up those carrots now on the diagonal. Makes them look curly and professional. Chopping is not my thing. I don't know. I don't think they're supposed to be thin, but you don't want them to be too thick or they won't be soft. So, what is this? It's like maybe a quarter to a half an inch thick that I'm doing. If you chop them too small, they'll be very mushy. So, trial and error. So I am done browning the lamb, so I'm going to remove it from the pan so I can get my veggies nice and soft. And if you want to, you can drain the fat from the meat and then add a tablespoon or so of olive oil. But I'm going to leave it in there and cook the vegetables in that. It's probably unpopular, but that's what I do. So, spatula we brown the meat with goes in the sink. New spoon. We are going to clean saute these and get them nice and soft. About 4 or 5 minutes. I put extra carrots, as you saw, so probably going to take a little bit longer than 4 minutes. So while these are kind of browning, I'm going to start the couscous. Couscous, like, so easy to make. First time I had couscous, I was 17 years old, or maybe I was 18. And I thought to myself, I have been missing out. If you've never had couscous, get some. Cook it, it's easy, even the kids like it. You can, I mean, it's like rice, you can add it to anything, but it's easier to make. So we need 1 cup of water, but I will tell you that I like to use chicken broth. So I'm going to use half chicken broth, half a cup of chicken broth, half a cup of water. And we're going to boil that. And my veggies smell delicious. See how their onions getting kind of translucent. So we're going to be putting grated lemon rind in this, which really adds a lot of flavor. It's yummy. So I have here a citrus tool, but you can use a regular grater, the small end, but this works really good. So You need half a tablespoon, but if you really like lemon, you can certainly add more. You just take the lemon and you just rub the outside. Keep moving it around until you think you have enough. I mean, you can certainly get out the tablespoon and put it in there and see how much you have. So my water's boiling for my couscous. I'm going to stop doing this for just a second. So with couscous, once the water boils, you turn off the heat. I'm going to add 3/4 cup of dry couscous to this water. 1 cup of water, chicken broth, or a mixture. I'm going to dump it in. And what you do is cover it and you let it sit. And the couscous, the dry couscous, will absorb the water and it will be ready for you to season. And you gotta wait at least 5 minutes. And you can kind of fluff it up and add olive oil, garlic, salt, pepper, whatever you want. Okay, that looks good. Alright, so I'm going to add my spices in here, which are cumin, cinnamon, a tiny bit of crushed red pepper, you can omit that, and coriander. So, when you add the spices like this, instead of waiting, because we're going to be adding liquid, but when you do it like this, when you cook the spices a little bit without the liquid, it kind of gives the dish a little bit more flavor and depth. They don't get so watered down. So, cinnamon is excellent to add to your savory dishes, and you'll notice I'm not even going to add salt to this. You don't need it. It has a lot of flavor with the lemon and the spices that you put in here. We're going to add the lamb back in. There we go. Stir that around. Add the lemon rind. Tablespoons of tomato paste. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I got that mixed up, and now we're going to add the chicken broth. tablespoon of olive oil. 1, 2, 3. That's a tablespoon. And we need some pepper. 1/4 of a teaspoon. He's videoing you. You realize how much you have things like all set out for you. So probably I wouldn't put 1/4 of pepper. Probably too much. I say an 8. An 8 is good. I'm gonna add the arugula. I love arugula, by the way. For 2 cups, these are like 2 handfuls. But just for funsies, I'll show you that I do actually measure occasionally. Ooh, and this looks nice. This arugula looks really good. A 1. And 2. Anything green that you can add to your meal, do it. Your body will be very happy with you. Okay. I'm going to mix this up and put the lid back on and let the arugula wilt a little bit because I really like it like that. There's the cilantro. Oh, beautiful. And I have this fancy juicer dealie. I like lemon. I probably feel like you couldn't put too much, but other people might not feel that way. So measure 1.5 tablespoons of lemon. Lovely. And so we've made a Moroccan lamb stew dish. And we've made couscous with arugula, and it took 30 minutes. Awesome.